pedal nerds, nerdillas, nerdizzles, nerdines. What's up? I hope you have coffee. I do. I hope you have a beautiful D'Angelico guitar. I do. Or you might not have. And of course, actually, for a phaser demo, a rockabilly jazz box is probably not the right guitar, but it's brand spanking new, and I want to try it, and it's nice. I think they put like 17 gauge strings on here or something, because I can't bend worth shit on this. These are at least 12s, because I used to play 11s. So this is not the guitar for that, this is the guitar for... I don't know. But actually, with the Bixby, it's beautiful. So it might actually be the guitar for... Actually, not with that sound. Anyway, that's what we're using. Here's my setup for the mini tiny Nebulous flanger. Phaser. Flanger is the Raptor, coming in another video. This is your, I would say, standard phaser, but it's not, because it actually has feedback speed and width, wideness, widity. Usually you got speed, or speed in French. No, a vitesse. I'm going... Here's the thing. Modulation before, after you drive. Tough to say. It has different effects, and we're going to explore these effects. So I have an MP Audio 2-phase drive in front of it. A little bit of a fuzzly kind of a thing. Then the Nebulous. Oh, first the guitar, the EX175 by D'Angelico. The 2-phase, the Nebulous, then I'm going into the LA Lady from Source Audio, which gives me a couple of options when it comes to drives. That's going into Big Sky for a little bit of depth, so we don't have that super dry signal. And that's going into Joyo Beale Street, super clean 12-watt 6v6 loaded amp. Tweedy kind of an amp. Not Tweedy Bird, you idiots. I thought put it had, you know, that thing. 25% of my viewers are apparently Americans. So I gotta Americanize some things, as if I could. Hey guys, I lived in the States for 10 years. Yeah, you're my homies. And that's going into the Torpedo's 2-notes Torpedo Studio into 412 cab simulation. So this is my clean sound. That's about the roundest guitar I've ever heard in my life. Here's some spring. Here's a little bit less spring. I want even less spring. I want the least spring. So let's check it out, everything noon and just with a clean sound. I got a B flat and a B in there. B, get it? It's weird. Someone please tell me what chord that is. Write it in the comments if you know. Here it is. movement going on with the phaser there. With the phaser there. There's a tiny little bit of movement going on with the phaser. I want more movement from the phaser. What the fuck? So if I want more movement, I might increase the wididity. More sweepishness. This guitar pushes quite a bit. So let's do that with more speed. Or less speed. Okay. More. Less feedback gives me some history. Hear that? Shh. Goes away. Well, feedback gives you a narrower kind of band. It's more nasal. When they say slow, they mean slow. So we're gonna put some drive on it, but in front of it, which means it has more frequencies to sweep through, so it should be a more severe phaser sound. Now let's see how exactly the same setting works with drive behind the phaser, but it's a different drive. This time it's not the two-phase from MP Audio, it's the LA Lady from Source Audio. That's a nice swooshy kind of sound. Let's swoosh it more. That's bubbly. Let's go in front again. More gain. You hear the swish a little clearly more. So if you want subtle phase, which I prefer, then put it behind. Put the drive behind your phaser. I really like it when on the LA Lady I go to the smooth setting, which by itself sounds like this. That's a beautiful sound. And then using the phaser kind of like a wah thing. course, the master of all phases, Mr. Van Halen, VH. That's kind of how he used it. He didn't have... Well, he also had swoopy sounds, but usually it was on there just for a tiny bit of movement, and that's what we're getting here. Don't hear a swoosh at all when the width is down. Here I can start to hear it swooshing. There we go. So, what do I think? Joyo Nebulous. It's yellow, which is cool. I like the name. Well, because I kind of, figured it out together with Joyo. We were looking for a cool name, and I thought Nebulous, that sounds like a phaser. I kind of feel that the width knob, it feels like it only kind of shines in more extreme settings. Not saying it sounds extreme at those settings, but you have to push the knobs to those more extreme settings. Like the width knob, only after 12 o'clock does it get really interesting. Speed, when you have slow speeds, they're so slow that they're barely noticeable. I mean, it's a huge slow swoosh. So it feels like the knobs could have been dialed in more to the usable ranges. Let's put it this way. Same with feedback. I feel I'm always more kind of on the more extreme looking knob-wise, more extreme looking settings. But if you find the range that you're in, I think it's a cool thing to have a flanger, a phaser, or also a flanger in a smaller size, because it's a pedal that you use once in a while. So using up a lot of money and a lot of space on your pedal board it can be a waste. So this is kind of the thing that you put in the corner, you use for 1 or 2 songs. That's cool. Don't overdo the phasing. Yeah, tell that to Eddie. It worked for him. So do whatever you want. But it's a nice solution. It clocks in at about $70-$80. It's small. It comes with Velcro, comes with rubber for the bottom. 9-volt is right at the side. It's a neat little pedal that does what it's supposed to do if you dial in your setting. It's not a Phase 90. It's not trying to be. It's a Joyo Ironman Nebulous. So for under $100, decent pedal, doesn't floor me, doesn't disappoint. It's really all I can say. Now on to some flanging. See you guys.